Good morning, everybody. I've been talking about doing this for a while as something that is a pick-me-up for uh, when you're just feeling a little bit down. If you do something different, it's gonna brighten your spirit. It's gonna make you feel better, and that always helps with that urge to overeat or that urge to indulge in the drug. And so, if we feel better about ourselves, then we can um, help fight that urge just a little bit stronger. Now, this is a video for ladies and even for guys who may indulge in wearing makeup. But for those of you, those gentlemen who don't wear makeup, I honestly can't tell you what that is that you can do to brighten your spirits. Maybe it's shave, maybe it's grow a beard, maybe it's change your haircut, buy a new shirt. I don't know what that is. For those guys who have figured it out, put it in the comments. I would love to hear, and maybe I can put that on my next video. But anyways, for those of you who are looking for a pick-me-up, a way to brighten your day, to feel better about living in your own skin, I recommend a little makeup. And a lot of you are going, ugh, I don't want to. It's too much time. It's too much effort. Well, what I'm going to show you is essentially a 10-minute makeup style that actually can change your entire appearance. As you can see, I'm not wearing any makeup right now. I did moisturize my face. You always want to moisturize your face. But anyways, there's a way that you can brighten your appearance, and it only takes about 10 minutes. Now, it may take me just a little bit longer today because I'm going to be talking while I'm doing it, but I promise you it's not going to take much longer because I don't think my video will hold out that long. So let's just get right into it. The first thing I do, a little cover up for the eyes. For those of us who are getting older, we know even more so that these eyes are starting to change colors from the rest of our body. And I use, where's my brush? I thought I got everything out. I did. Okay. It's just IT Cosmetics. I love this little end of this brush to kind of blend this in. And there are those who use sponges and those who use brushes, and today I will probably use both. I typically prefer brushes for my foundation, but my brushes are getting a little older, so I need that. Okay. Then I take, it's a shimmer, and I actually use this for my highlighter as well. And I just go over my eye. And whatever brushes or whatever you're using at home will be fine. I'm not advertising anything. I'm not advocating for anything. I use just a big fluffy brush to do that. Okay, then I take, it's a crease brush, small pointy brush, and I get in some of my, this is actually a, not bronzer, what's the word I'm looking for here? I don't know. I'll probably think of the word later. Anyways, you just want to warm this up a little bit, because otherwise you have this big, bright, shining eyeball. And it may look good. Well, it may look shiny, but probably not the best. Then I'm going to curl my eyelashes, because I don't have very many. And when you have them curled, they look thicker and more voluminous. And then right now I'm using CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume. You can actually pick this up at the dollar store. It was a great drugstore brand find. And of course, as we know, you have to make the face. You have to make the face. Otherwise, I think everything will go wrong. And then I always do 2 layers of mascara, mainly because mine are very blonde and very fine. And I want to reiterate, I am not a professional makeup artist of any kind. I've not taken any classes, unless YouTube counts. I think that's where most of us learn stuff nowadays. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to take just a makeup wipe and clean out underneath my eyes because I don't want that bright cover up under there just yet. Okay, and I'm just going to save that for later because you never know when you might want to clean something up. Alright, then foundation. Just whatever color matches your shade. You want it to match your neck. Otherwise it looks weird. I have to mix my colors right now because I am in between shades. I tell people that I am in between Ghost and Vampire. I joke about that. I'm not really sure which one's lighter, but now we just slather this on. And I get out the sponge because underneath my eyes, I'm starting to get those fine lines and wrinkles, and the sponge tends to make them look a little less defined. Make sure to go down your neck so we don't end up with the 80s line, right? And go back underneath my eye. All right, and one thing I did not know until I was much older, and you guys may already know this, wet down your sponge. Otherwise, it's just like pounding your skin and can even cause irritation with the basically rubber being dry. And let's see. I am going in with a setting powder. This is just going to take and make it look a little less dewy. For those of us who are getting up there in age, do not do a lot of powder underneath your eyes because that can set in those fine lines and wrinkles. And I'm using Maybelline Lasting Fix. I've just found that it works out really well. Contour. See, I knew the word would come to me eventually. Going back to that same color we put in the crease of our eyes, contour. And right... I know where it is now, but if you need to know where to put it, you do this. See that line right there? So we're trying to make us look just a little more defined, right? Okay. Then also choosing your blush, you want to pick the color that works best for you. During the winter, I use more warm colors. This is more of a coral. And you always want to tap off the excess. Thinking, wow, this looks like a lot of makeup. Kinda, yeah. Not done yet. I promise, not done yet. Let me go back to that shimmer. Go over the top. Kind of blends it in there. Then I go back to my powder brush, my big fluffy powder brush, and blend all that in. And then something else I didn't learn until I was older, I have no eyebrows. Didn't know they were important. Didn't have a clue that they were important. Found out when a Mary Kay expert, she says, the first thing I noticed when I walked into this house is that you didn't have any eyebrows. Now, I'm going to use my mirror, so excuse me for looking off camera. I'm not going to tell you how you should do your eyebrows. That's a personal choice. How do you like them shaped? What makes you feel the most beautiful? In some ways, I'm kind of lucky because I don't have hardly any eyebrows. I can choose every day how I want to make my eyebrows look. Also, for those of us who are getting older, these bad boys start to stick out. You can go to the store. They actually have wax where you can buy it and push those things down. Last thing I'm going to do, as we get older, our lips start to basically disappear into our faces. Have to do some lipstick. Okay? The less good I feel about myself, the brighter the lipstick is. So today we're going red. I prefer stain because we're all having to wear masks now. This is also essentially a crayon, so it will not bleed into these fine lines around your lips. If you have regular lipstick, I highly recommend getting yourself a good liner, even if it's a neutral shade, because it prevents that lipstick from bleeding into those lines on your face. All right, one more coat of mascara. And you're done. Pair of fantastic earrings, which my daughter got me like 500 pairs of earrings. And so now I just have to pick which ones. I'm wearing kind of a rose gold shirt, so I'm gonna go with rose gold earrings, maybe. These ones, just absolutely love them. And the day is complete. Sorry. So, if you are needing a boost, as you can see, even with all my talking and the intro at the beginning, we're only at 13 minutes now. So, I think everybody has 10 minutes to spare. And most of the look I did, with the exception of the lipstick, even if you're just a guy who is wanting to feel a little better about himself, I am seeing a lot of straight men saying, well, if women can do it, why can't I? It's up to you. In any case, I hope you all have a fantastic day. If you have any questions for me, can't seem to find my earring hole. If you have any questions for me, post them in the comments. I will respond just as soon as I see them. And I hope, like I said, I hope you have a great day.